Welcome back. In this video, we'll talk about how to master your breath work to maximize your performance on the bench press. This is a topic that is very dear to me because I love the bench press. I've been building my chest for the last 3 weeks or so. It's turning out amazing. I still got a lot of work to do, but I'm excited for the results because it'll speak for itself, essentially. You can't see it because, again, like I always say, I have to wear it black because it's chilly here and my nipples show, and I'm not about that. So let's dive in now, right? Mastering your breath so you can maximize your performance on the bench press. We'll talk more about the bench press, but let's start with the breath. How do we think about the breath? How should you be thinking about the breath? And it always ties back into what is alpha? What is core M3, right? Movement, metabolism, mindset. Movement, metabolism, mindset. And I want to repeat this over and over in every video because I just need for you to stick. I need you to get obsessed. I need you to become obsessively, compulsively thinking about movement, thinking about metabolism, thinking about mindset. Movement mindset, go ahead and watch those videos, binge watch it. But movement, we're gonna be talking about breath work and blood flow. Breath work is so damn vital, which is what this video is about. And then blood flow, super vital. We'll have a lot of other videos on that as well. But breath work is essentially how are you breathing, right? You're breathing naturally without thinking about it. It's an automatic process, autonomous as they like to say. It's just happening in the background and you're not really thinking about it. But what happens is when you actually think about your breath and you do it properly, you'll actually get a lot more energy that you normally would never get because you don't think about this stuff. But when you consciously breathe, you will think about it, you will get a lot of energy, and you will benefit, and you'll thank me, essentially. You'll give me a like, essentially. Like this video if you like it, right? Okay, so breathing properly requires you to understand what breathing is. So I'm gonna talk about the breathing mechanism. When you're actually taking in a breath, you're actually going through your nose, going into your trachea, and then eventually going into your alveoli, right? Think of the tree behind me, and if you were to flip it upside down, take out all the leaves, think of all those branching are the bronchioles and the brachii and all that stuff where you're getting the energy and the oxygen being up, it's taken up, right? And when it's taken up, you're able to go ahead and put it inside your body, get the oxygen that you need, and then go ahead, use it for whatever your purposes are. That's the key here. So understanding, you inhale, you take in the oxygen, and then you exhale, you let go of the carbon dioxide, and then you go to the next step. Make sense? Okay, understanding that, let's take a few deep breaths together for us to understand that you know how to breathe. Most people will breathe in many different ways. There's things called like box breathing, holotropic breathing, XYZ breathing, I don't know, just you name it, right? But they all try to do the same exact thing, which is what? Properly breathe through your mechanism. So if I were to ask you right now, hey, take a deep breath, what does that mean to you? You'll take it in, you'll exhale, but I can guarantee you 90% of you are only breathing from the top of your lungs. You're not actually breathing from the belly. And you'll be like, wait, Shaq, what belly? You shouldn't be breathing from your belly. There we go, my friend. You don't know what I'm talking about. You have this big sheet of muscle called the diaphragm. Google it. Diaphragm, make ChatGPT tell you, whatever the hell you need to do. This is big sheet of muscle right underneath your lungs. And when you actually inhale and exhale, that muscle is pushing up or down, right? So now let's imagine when we're actually doing a proper breath, you're allowing your lungs to fully expand. And when you fully expand, your belly has to protrude because all the guts, all the small intestine, the large intestine, all that stuff has to be protruded out so you can expand the rib cage and the lungs and whatnot, right? It's a pretty powerful concept that most people don't think about. So what I want to do with you is actually do 5 deep belly breathing, what is called diaphragmatic breathing. I'm going to show you how it's done. We'll do it together. That way you have this tool at your disposal that when you actually go to the gym, hit that bench press, you fucking knock that 100-pound dumbbell, whatever you're doing. I don't recommend starting there, by the way. Disclaimer, do not do 100 pounds from the get-go. If you've been working out for a while, be my guest. But for all my new folks that's starting out, and even my friends that I know go to the gym, I still recommend you start from the baseline, figure out what your baseline is, and then move your way up. So how are we gonna do the breathing? I want you to put your right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly, okay? And what you're gonna see is I'm gonna expand my belly. You can't really tell from my jacket, but I'm gonna expand my belly. So I'm gonna inhale, just I think of it like a beer belly, and I'm gonna increase, I'm gonna elevate my rib cage. So rise the chest. So expand the belly, rise the chest. Expand the belly, rise the chest. So expand the belly, rise the chest, and then we want to let it go. We're gonna do 5 of these. Once we hit the 5th one, then we'll talk about the other stuff that we need to talk about. So let's go ahead and put your hand in your heart, your left hand on your belly, expand the belly. One, expand the belly, rise the chest. 2, expand the belly, rise the chest. 3, expand the belly, rise the chest. 4, last one. I don't know about you, but I feel amazing. The fact that I had all this breeze coming at me, I felt like I was near the beach. The wind from the ocean, oh, it's such a good feeling, it's a good sensation. I even feel calmer. I don't know about how you feel. Hopefully you don't feel tired or sleepy. If you do, all good. It's a very normal reaction to individuals that do not do belly breathing. This just means that you're taking a lot more oxygen than you normally do, so it's like sort of knocking you out. Right? It's like I just shocked your system with so much oxygen. But it's all good. You'll recover, you're hearing me, my voice is calming, you'll be fine. Understanding that, now let's talk about leveraging this for your bench press. So I don't know where you are in your journey, and that's why I always want us to start off with the basics, because it's just easy. I know for a fact, it's about to fall. Look at my reflex, my guy. You saw me? You saw me? I was like looking this way, looking that way, and boom, I saw this. The gust is very, very powerful. So I highly recommend not doing the bar, the barbell, with 45 pounds on each side, 225, etc., etc. You'll get there, but I need you to build a range of motion of your chest. This really ties into, the musculature of the chest. Hopefully I can put up a picture, maybe not now, but in the future I can do post-processing, I can put it up. But you'll see the chest muscle, they look like this. So its insertion is right here in the sternum, like that the big bone that's in the middle, but it flares out. So if you were to look at my fingers, it flares out and it attaches. The insertion is near somewhere in the shoulder area. So if you were to sling your elbow back and you push forward like you're pushing something or you're punching something, you'll feel your chest muscles. If you have chest muscles, yes, everyone has chest muscles. You might not have a lot, but you will have chest muscles. You'll feel the contraction, you'll feel it bulge. I mean, the guys that you're thinking about, like me, we have like breasts almost, like it looks like it. There's the chest meat on it. But for us to do this properly, we need to learn how to do the breathing, because what's gonna happen is as you're doing progressive overload, you're gonna notice that you don't have enough energy to actually push the weight. It's because your cells itself has not developed enough mitochondria, actually grow mitochondria within your cells. Mitochondria is a living and breathing cell, right? It's within every cell. And so when you build multiple of these things inside your body, you're able to generate more energy, more ATP for your needs. But most people don't know this. They think they have to take energy drinks, they have to take pre-workout, they have to take other supplements, but in reality, it doesn't do any of that stuff. What you have to do is just think about how you're fundamentally breathing, and if you do it properly, amazing. And I want to say the word breathing, I just realized I just said probably like over 100 times today because I recorded a few videos, but don't get tired of it, because I need you to consciously breathe, consciously breathe, consciously breathe. If you take anything away from the video, consciously breathe. Everything else is just extra, because what you realize is once you properly breathe, every exercise becomes so much easier. Your recovery becomes faster. You don't get scar tissue because you're fully from the inside, you're vitalized. That's the best way I can put it. Okay, understanding that, right? How do you do this? So now you're in the bench, you have the bench, you have the weights, you're sitting, you're standing, whatever you're doing. I want you to take 5 deep belly breaths just like the way we did it, and then go ahead, start the exercise. But when you lay down on the bench and you're in the proper starting position, I want you to again take a few deep breaths. And on that exhale, the last breath you take, exhale, you're gonna push it out. The key here is to do it slowly in the beginning. If you already been working out for years, you understand. If you do not, if you have not, if this is brand new, start out very slow, my friend. There's no rush. No one's watching you. No one cares about you. No offense. You know, your mom cares about you. I care about you. But in reality, no one really cares about you. They're focused on themselves. They're focused on not killing themselves. I know I am. When I'm in the gym, pushing 90 pounds on each hand, I don't give a fuck who's around me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't focus. If I focus on them, have a squirrel moment, yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. You can fucking fall on my face, and that is not gonna be fun for any of us. You won't see my pretty mug on these videos, and you won't see me do performances where I teach you on how to do this stuff and building alpha. You know, it's not gonna benefit anybody. So let's just keep it at that. When you're pushing, you do it. 6 reps is the key. 4 to 6. 4 tells your body that, hey, you're able, you have the power, but you're not strong enough to move on to the next weight. 5, same thing. Your body's like, hey, it's getting stronger, it's building more mitochondria, you have more ATP, you're taking in more breath, but you're not ready. 6 is that magic number. If you can hit 6 clean without like you struggling and crying and saying mommy and whatnot, you'll be able to push to the next level, no problem. But here's the deal. The reason why we do so much breath is because we're compensating for your body for not having enough ATP to actually lift those movements, enough energy to lift those movements. And so this is a stopgap for you to build enough resistance, build enough endurance, build enough stamina for you to keep going higher and higher. So think of it this way. You start off with 20 pounds. You push on the last one, you struggled, you hit 6 reps, and you did all that breathing. You come back tomorrow, you start off with that 20 pounds, and you see that you could only do 5 reps. You keep breathing. Again, next set, 3 sets, right? 3 sets of 4 to 6, 3 sets of 4 to 6. Always remember this number. 3 sets of 4 to 6 is the key. So second set, you do 5 reps. You're still gassed out. Again, you do the breath work, you do the last set, you could only do 5. All good. That just tells me you're still at 20. Tomorrow or the next day or whenever you come back, whatever your split is, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever you just decide to do for yourself, you come back that next day, you go back on that bench, you laser target that same activity, same exact thing. You don't change up anything. This is the key here. Building muscle, getting good at the bench press specifically requires monotonous action, requires boring things to become normal. If it's not normal, you're gonna always look for vanity, you're gonna look for novelty, and you're not gonna get it, and you're gonna just stop doing what you're gonna do. But it's okay. You'll slowly, gradually get gratification because you'll see the gains. You'll see, like me, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? Right? I like what I see because I've done the work. You have to do the work. There's no shortcuts. If you want to do shortcuts, I mean, this channel is not for you, right? This channel is for people that already have that mindset to push to the next level. But if you're not there, all good. But I do want you to focus though, right? Focus back on the idea of how do you do the breathing, how do you incorporate into the bench, and overall, just being at the gym is gonna be a good place for you to be going forward. With that being said, guys, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. If not, let me know in the comments below. I can elaborate further. We can hop on a Zoom call or something where if you do need, we can talk more. But what I do request from you, if you got any value, if you stay till the end, you're at the end of the video club, go ahead and like the video, letting me know you like the video. If you dislike the video, all good, give me the big thumbs down. Let me know in the comments on what I can do better to improve. Maybe I can explain better, talk slower, breathe more maybe, change up the environment. I'm curious, right? Because I'm also iterating just like you, just like how you're trying to change your body. I'm changing and manipulating this reality so that I can provide that value to you. So also at the same time, subscribe to the channel. This is big for me. You know, if you don't do like or dislike, whatever, subscribing is important because it tells me, this is a signal to me that you like the video. Because I don't know the likes or bots or whatnot, but the subscribes should be real people. If it's not, there's nothing I can do about it. But go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate me and I appreciate you. I really care about my subscribers. I really want you all to benefit from it. So I hope that you get value out of this. If there's any questions, let me know. Other than that, have a blessed day. Hopefully you enjoy California weather, what you see here. You enjoy the sound, people playing football and whatnot. I'll catch you. Take care. Bye.